although there's this song, the shout and scream.
The scream and shout.
Scream and shout.
Yeah.
Another drama.
Yeah, that happened afterwards, yeah.
I mean, you could work in the sort of law world now,
Yeah,
perhaps,
yeah.
with the knowledge that you've gained.
I know a lot about the
ridiculous.
legal system, unfortunately.
It's like another drama to contend with.
Yeah.
I mean, so that was a song that you'd written.
Yeah.
And done a demo with your vocals on.
Yeah.
So tell us what happened after that.
I got a call from Will.I.Am saying, listen, I want to take this record. Will you give it to me? Basically trying to do everything legitimately. I want to put Britney on it. I want to release it around the world. It'll be amazing for you, you know, as a writer. And I said, no, I want it to be my next single. This is going to be my next single. I can't give it to you. I need a follow-up from Young. And then just casually sitting at home, and there it was on the telly. You know, and Britney,
that's how you found out?
Yeah, Britney's just singing, and I'm like, is that my voice on the record that she's singing over? You know, when you hear this in the club, all eyes on us, you can hear it. My vocals are on the record, so she's singing on top of me. That's why she's got the British accent. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? So yeah, it started the long process of another legal case, which, you know, amazingly, thankfully, turned out in my favour. And actually, now I don't complain about it because royalties are good. So
another great silver lining.
You know, in a way, you know, Will was initially right when he was saying to me, like, this would be huge for you. You know, you can make so much money out of it. You could do this with it. You know, if we get a number one in like 52 territories around the world, that's, you know, insane. And someone like Britney can do that. But at the time, I was just, you know, hard-headed, and I was like, no, this is my single. I don't care about the bigger picture. It's my song. I'm not giving it to anyone.
So where are you and Will.I.Am at?
We're not anywhere. I've seen him and just been like, you're right, mate. It's not. I'm not asked. I've got paid. My name's on the record. It is what it is.
But you would have liked him to have told you, perhaps.
Yeah, of course. Well, but I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, isn't it? He should have just put my name down on, you know, all the publishing to make sure that I was going to get paid either way, rather than going the long-winded way around it. Like, of course I'm going to sue you, bro. But you know, it is what it is. He went about it how he did. At the end of the day, it's something that I'm proud of doing now. So no bad blood.
The music industry is wild.
It is wild.
It's wild. I don't think people truly understand how it is the Wild West.
The Wild West. Like, they don't know. Unless you're in it, you don't know.
It's ridiculous.
It is. It's
I mean,
crazy.
there must have been times where you've thought, oh, I can't be bothered with this anymore. I'm out.
100%. 100%. I mean, through most of it. I think I'll be out in 2 years from now. I've had enough already. So,
really?
Yeah.
Truly?
Truly. I'm going into property next year. I think I'll always come back for end-ups. But I just think the person I've become, I'm a public figure that doesn't really like being in the public eye. So,
what keeps you in it?
If I'm going to go out, I'd like it to be on my terms. And so there's still some things I'd like to do.
Like what? Or is that
private? Just bits and bobs coming up. So yeah, before I do what I want to do, and then once all that's done, then I can say, you know, toodle pip. And I can take or leave it. It's not a thing where it's like, oh, I'm retiring, I'm out. I just go with how I feel. And if there's things that I want to do, I'll do them. And the times when I've, you know, like we say, I've just had enough, I just don't want to be doing this, I won't.
Do you think you'd miss the attention?
No.
That would be a firm goodbye.
Yeah. I've become such an introvert the older I've got. Like, I pretty much wear black every day. My friends like
your
pest
goth
me.
era.
Yeah, they're like, come on, get a dress on. No, I'm not doing it. You wear black every time we go out because I've already got enough attention. I don't need to draw more attention to myself. I'm just a quiet person. I like my small circle of friends. I live in the middle of the countryside. I like looking out at the Shire every day. Yeah, it's just perspective. I like the quiet life now.
That's a lovely place to be at.
Yeah.
Really lovely. I mean, you touched on this a moment ago, but I want to give this proper time because I loved the documentary that you made about your childhood and your
My mum
mum.
and me.
I just thought it was so poignant and deeply important to properly look at what it is to be a young carer. You were a young carer to your mum. It was just you and your mum in the house. At that point, at a very young age, did you realise you were a carer? Because a lot of the time, there isn't a name given to it. You're just doing a lot of the housework, making sure your mum is emotionally well. Did you understand that you were a carer?
No, not until I was about 13. And then I'd started having sleepovers over friends' houses and seeing their parents and how things worked. And then I just kind of, I think, well, then again, I'd always realised because when she'd go into hospital, I'd go and stay at my aunt and I'd have a very happy life at my aunt's and I'd have a lot of structure and routine. And then it would be time to go home and I'd be like, oh no, not again. So I don't think but I think the unhappiness towards it started when I was like 13, when I saw, my friends' environments and I was like, oh, I wish I had that. It was that kind of feeling. Like, oh, why do I have to deal with this? And that's when it kind of kicked in.
And watching that documentary, I mean, it's eye-opening. There's moments where you describe, ambulances turning up, your mum being carted off to hospital, you going to the hospital and your mum being a sort of shell of herself.
Yeah.
That is so much to deal with as a young teenager.
Yeah. Well, from when I was born. So, but yeah, there's no really words to describe it. A lot of emotions, a lot of chaos. But I guess you could say it gave me a good, strong set of life tools.
It makes you grow up.
Yeah, you have to
very
grow up
quickly.
really fast and, you kind of start learning to analyse more. Because remember, I'm constantly, watching my mum to see, what mode is she in now, what mood is she going to be in, what's coming next. So it's like I was in fight or flight mode from then, which then prepared me for more stuff that was to come.
All of it. In the documentary, you meet a bunch of other young carers, and one common theme, sadly, is that your childhood, but also your school life is so massively impacted. How did that look for you?
I had so much to deal with at home. I already felt like a mini adult and I was in control of my life. No one's telling me what to do, and then I go to school and I have to play child and be told off by teachers and say, well, you have to do this and you have to do that. I had a deep interest in certain subjects, and the subjects I was good at, I was amazing at, but the rest of the time it was like, well, I don't want to sit and learn about algebra. I'm not doing it. It's not going to help me in life. I know exactly what it is I'm planning to do. So I just had this real too big for my boots attitude. I was just in there like, this is nonsense, I don't need to be here, and I'll just kind of pick and choose what I put my energy into, because I was essentially already, in a sense, an adult, and that was the problem. I just hated being forced to do things and told what to do. It's like I have to deal with enough crap when I'm at home. I don't want to come here and you make me sit and spend an hour of my time wasted into something I have absolutely zero interest in and that I don't believe is going to further me in life. So I just had a bad attitude at school.